Hello, I'm Chef Charlie. Now we'll be making lacto-fermented vegetables. From those lacto-fermented vegetables, we'll be having a fall salad. This is inspired by what's local at the farmer's market. By lacto-fermenting these vegetables, they become shelf-stable, up to a month in your refrigerator, and you can use them as you see fit. So we've also got some really beautiful fall vegetables. We have white pomegranates, we have chicories, we have bergamot oranges, gala apples, fermenting late season cucumbers, carrots, Romanesco, a bit of chilies. From there, we'll make a salad together. First, we'll use filtered water. It's very important that the water is either filtered or pre-boiled as to remove any chlorine that would be in your sink or city water. So we have our water, we have salt, rice wine vinegar, and white soy. We'll bring this to a boil and then chill it down to room temperature. So we brought our brine to a boil. We're now going to put it aside and allow it to cool down. Lacto-fermentation is made with a salt brine. In this case, I added a bit of rice wine vinegar to lower the pH to allow lactobacillus to take control and give it a bit of a head start. We'll be fermenting these for about 5 to 7 days. We'll be using a cucumber as well as this Romanesco. Romanesco is in the cauliflower family. Super delicious, really interesting, more of an Italian heirloom. We'll be using a bit of garlic and a chili. Cucumber, it's important to take off the top and the bottom of the cucumber, as they generally have, it's the most bitter part of the cucumber. The process of fermentation and will make the cucumber softer. We don't want that. So we have our cucumbers. I have a chili. Just cut the chili a little bit. It'll allow more of the spice to enter the ferment. So I drop the chili in. Looking at it as your different vegetables, your chili, and then we have our brine here. So when we ferment, what's happening is the lactobacillus is breaking down the carbohydrates in here into two things, lactic acid and CO2. Because of this, it's important when we lacto-ferment that our product is submerged in the brine. Here we have airlocks that we've attached to the tops, as well as we'll have these glass weights that we use to keep everything submerged. We want to put an airlock on our veg. What this does is this allows the CO2 to escape while not allowing any oxygen to go in. We'll screw this on and we'll allow this to sit on our countertop between 5 and 7 days. We'll be making 2 different vinaigrettes. We'll make a vinaigrette that we're going to toss our greens in, and we'll make the vinaigrette that we're going to marinate all of our vegetables in. We'll take some of the pickle brine as well as a bit of yogurt and a little bit of bergamot. Bergamot's really wonderfully fragrant orange. Get them when they're green if you can. They have the most oils in their skin. Super delicious. And then mixing everything together. We are going to make our marinade for the fresh vegetable part of this dish. We've got olive oil, more pickle brine, sugar. We're also going to add a bit more bergamot to it because I just really love this and I really want to be able to taste this in the end. Whisk this all together. Now it's time for the actual pickles. The pickles will also be going in this with your other fruit and vegetables. Just a few pieces. We're going to be eating 3 different types of pickles here. So, 1 or 2 pieces. It has this really wonderful sharp edge to it. We have a cucumber. We've got these wonderful Parisian style carrots. You can really do whatever works for you. I like large bite-sized pieces, a couple of pieces of apples. We're going to go right into the marinade as we cut these. White pomegranate, very interesting, really wonderful ingredient. So here we have pieces of apple, pomegranate. I'm going to add these walnuts and just give it a mix. After we have this, we'll take our greens. We're going to separate these out. You can cut them. I usually prefer to tear them up. Castelfranco is a really wonderful green. Don't forget to season with a little more salt. These are, salt pickled, concerning the lacto pickles, but it's always good to add a little bit more salt. Take a few pieces of your greens, put them down, add some of your vegetables. I like to kind of pull away any juice that might be marinating towards the bottom. When you make a salad, you always want it to be kind of really nice and bountiful looking, so we build it in layers. And then I like taking that wonderful pickling liquid at the end. I hope you enjoyed our recipe for my salad of fall fruits and lacto-fermented vegetables.